Imagine what it is like to have to tell whānau that a loved one is not coming home. Multiply that by 100 and then do everything that you can to avoid it ever happening.
You never get over having to front up to the family, and it lives with you, and it still lives with me. About 3 years ago, I had a triple fatality on my watch. So my total ethos now is that it's about caring for your people. It's about protecting your people. It's as a leader, it's your fundamental obligation is to make sure that your people and your contractors go home to their whānau every day.
When I began as the CEO in AsureQuality, I was about 3 months into the job when we had a near miss occur on one of the sites where we have overlapping duties. One of our people almost got hit by a 7-kilogram object that flew close to their head.
3 months into my tenure as Chief Executive at CityCare Property, I found out you can't be statistically safe. I had a fatality that I had to deal with, an incident involving one of our staff, and that absolutely rocked me and has changed my approach to safety ever since. Having to tell whānau that a loved one won't be coming home because they lost their life at work is not something I'd wish on anybody.
For me, safety is a proxy for leadership. So I really drive in with my leaders through the lens of safety and well-being, obviously. Firstly, to make sure we're caring for our people and showing we're caring. So if you care for your people will care for you back. So it's good business as well, is caring for your people.
I asked why would we start work when we aren't able to control this particular risk, and we know we can't control it because it's happened before. Given that this was an overlapping duty situation, it was quite confronting for the team, and they said, do you have the ability to stop work on someone else's site? And as a leader, I had never been asked that question before, and I hadn't checked the contract. So I was at this point thinking, oh my gosh, but I thought, you know, at the end of the day, this is the right thing to do. This is our people. And I don't feel confident that somebody else can do the work in the mahi and not have this happen again.
A reliance on traditional engineering controls and a reliance on statistics wasn't going to prevent that happening again. So I knew that my effort as Chief Executive was to change the culture of safety. And that meant the way we approach safety for all of our employees, creating an environment where they felt comfortable to talk about what went wrong, so that each incident or near miss was a learning experience which allowed us to tighten our controls and reduce the risk that our employees are exposed to.